Uncle Dust. And as we're going to see right now, this is what happens when you get Bell's palsy. Your face turns into one of these joints. Okay, so let's hear from this. This is going to be some of the Twitter is going to be on there too. Hey, Twitter world, if anybody's familiar, this will be chopped up later for clips, like most of them are. That's the only reason I go live, because it feels better for me. Who gives a shit? I'm going live. I go live. If there's 0 people, it just makes me just being that it's live. It makes me feel alive. I feel like it helps with the helps with shit. So I popped on Twitter, and this is Canadian actress Jennifer Gibson. Let's see what she has to say. She's checking in on who's my boy D Scott at Eclipse This 2003. Okay, I don't follow him, but a lot of people that I do follow must have liked this, so it came up. That's how the old algae works. Let's see what Jennifer got to say. Oh shit.
This is not a video I want to make, and it's kind of hard to make because as I'm watching myself, I see what I'm going to say, which is I have been diagnosed with Bell's palsy, which is paralysis on one side of the face. For me, it's this side here, the left, obviously. So I got it about 2 weeks after getting my vaccine. And I had a rough go with the vaccine.
Link if you want to suck my dick.
And I guess still am. But I have to say that I would do it again because it's what we have to do to see people. So I don't know why I'm making this video, but here's my word smile. This is not a video.
Okay. So what we have here is another brain damaged individual. Now, I happen to have had Bell's palsy. I didn't get it from COVID. Lucky for me, let's just say I didn't have to get it. Let's just say it that way. Turns out I don't have too many people to go see that want me to get it. So I wasn't all teary-eyed about it. I didn't get all teary-eyed about it, turns out. But my face did look like this for a minute. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Aye, Captain. Like I was in the Navy when I got this shit. Now it is the only thing I can say is that I also was getting shots at the time. Like I was getting the Navy gives you a rundown of shots. It's like you've never been adopted before. Because Jesus. All right, so even if you went to school, which you have to get your shots, you can't mix and mingle with the other fucking dirty kids in elementary. If you go to public school, you got to have your shots. You got to have your, right? What is it? Your measles, your chicken pox, your, all the ones you need to get to go to school. I don't know, polio. All those ones you have to get from your doctor to go to elementary. And then when you join the Navy, they give them to you all again. They just go, we're just going to give you another go. So you get them all again, and then they give you extra ones. And, you're just standing in line. They got you all fucking, there's like 1,000 people in line just dropping their pants. Bam, they're hitting you with a big-ass needle in the ass. And I remember I got an anthrax shot, which at the time, I don't know, because I wasn't in the civilian world. I don't know how big a deal anthrax was. I mean, for the, just civilian population, I don't remember if there was... We had the Unabomber. He wasn't using anthrax. Who was using anthrax, right? I feel like there was a story. I feel like there was somebody using anthrax. They were mailing it to. There was a time there, right, where there was like a few scares with anthrax, but everybody in the military had to get it. And unlike COVID vaccine, and maybe not going to work or that type of shit. You're not going to be able to hold your job unless you get it. They put you in jail. So if you said no, they just put you in jail and you sat there and they come every day. Every day they go, hey, man, What about now? And eventually you go, yes, fuck it. I'm not sitting in fucking jail. You know, give it to fuck it, dude. You're not sitting in jail. I didn't have it in me. There were people that did. There were people that just sat in jail, and that's what they did. And because they knew you were going to get a lot of people also think that the Navy just kicks you out, of the military in general, you know, kicks you out for breaking some rules like those ones like that. Like you want to take this anthrax shot or we'll kick you out. You will eventually. That's an option, but they're just going to put you in jail, make you do extra work. I mean, they're just going to keep on your ass. Like you might be restricted. You can't go off the ship or off the base, right? Until you get it. Like they'll do things like that for a long period of time. And then you'll finally just either break or they go, oh, he's serious. Cause they want to know you're serious. Cause there's hundreds of people that, I mean, I was in boot camp with at least, you know, and just in my division, there was 2 or 3 guys that were just like woke up one day and they're like, I don't like this shit. We had a black guy in there that was like, you know, somewhere fucking hood USA. And you could see him building each day going like, this is the military. Like, when do you guys stop acting like hard asses? I remember him asking the drill sergeant, asking him, when do you guys stop acting like hard asses? You know, and he's like, go, you know, drop and give me fucking 10,000, dude. Like fucking Big L, you know, like, and then so the guy every day would have a new, you know, he would go, I'm gay today. Today I'm gay. I'm gay. He'd just be like, I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm a homosexual. Everybody muster up. And, you know, drill sergeant, get fucking muster up. You know, he's fucking yelling. He had to run up to wherever the fuck he's at. And the guy just get there and we're all sitting down fucking quiet as shit, like ready for an order. My man just be like, I'm gay. I like to suck dick, men's cocks. Bro, if you ever trained yourself not to laugh, it's so fucking difficult, man. It was so difficult. I got yelled at my whole entire existence as a kid. And I seen wild shit that I like trained myself to not fucking see, like to deal with it my own way, which is why I have such a wild imagination and sick sense of humor. Right? That was built up over my, 19 years leading into the military. So when I got there, I was okay with the work and I liked it. I liked the work. I liked to serve in the country. Like it was dope. But like those things, like when you're sitting down and people are literally like, people just don't get it. Like you have fucking people from everywhere of how they were raised. And I mean, I had guys that like, you had to stand at attention, right? You had to sometimes stand at attention for hours. And you're not doing nothing. There's no point to it except they want to break you, right? So you're standing there at attention, and this guy over here is like playing with his nuts. He's fucking itching his nut, and like you have to laugh. It's like, but you have to learn to hold that shit like fucking stone cold, bro. Stone cold, staring forward. I feel it's like a trained actor. I was like a trained. Fuck, I get an Oscar for fucking holding my laugh, and I needed to get a goddamn award. This fucking guy was wild. Then he wants to tell you a story. Like this guy didn't get it. Like he got kicked out eventually. I believe, because you start dropping out. You see people start dropping out in boot camp, and they move you back in training. They call it, getting what do they call it? Like gets sent back in training. So there's like however long you're there, 16 weeks, 20 weeks. So each week is 1 to whatever you count weeks. And you get sent back 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. And then if you fuck up again, they send you back. And you just keep repeating boot camp. You just keep repeating it. It's like Groundhog's Day and shit. Those people that are there for like a fucking year. And until like, if you give up, that's the only thing it'll take a lot for them to kick you out. They'll just keep working your ass to death. They'll make you real special. You'll feel real special. So, but I got Bell's palsy after the anthrax shot, and this is what my face fucking looked like.
To see people. So, I don't know why I'm making this video, but here's my weird smile.
Yeah.
This is not a video.
My face was like this, and I swear to God, on God, this is what this is. If I can say what the young hip kids are saying these days, like I just seen on Bel Air, an episode of which was hard to watch. The Bel Air, that's like a dramatization of Fresh Prince of Bel Air. They were like, dude, let's go back and take all the comedy out and the fun and the charisma, and let's make it a drama. Oh God, fucking make me sick, bro. It made me fucking ill. So bad, bro. Unwatch. I mean, you just keep waiting, and the guy they got is so bad. It's at first you're just like, they picked a bad Will, and you're like, maybe he's just doing a bad job, or maybe I'm old, right? Maybe these young, cool black kids aren't the same cool black, right? I'm like making up excuses. Then you go, no, it's shit. This is fucking shit. This is a shit show. They made Uncle Phil thin and good looking, and Will's like half the height of fucking Will and Fresh Prince in the original TV show. Ashley's not even that hot. I mean, the cousins aren't that hot. Carlton's not like, how Carlton was kind of like he had a big butt and kind of goofy. They picked a goofy fucking black kid to play Carlton. They didn't do it. They like picked a slick motherfucker. And the guy has a hair. I don't understand black people, dude. Like younger, like when they put their hair where it's like up, it's like they have a receding hairline that's like 8 inches, and then the hairstyle starts. Like they're either in so denial that they're losing their hair, or it's like, dog, like it's fine. Like let it go. Some black people look great. They look great with bald heads. If I was a black dude, I'd shave my fucking head, no problem. I'd be like, fuck yeah. Most of them got great fucking noodles. It's very rare you see a black guy and go, that fucking guy's, that guy's fucking black noodle sucks dick. I think that's actually in the dictionary. If you want to look it up, you can Google that. I'm almost positive. But Bell's palsy, you're in every day they call sick hall. It's called sick. So I'm like, half my face doesn't work the left side. My eye, it's like your muscle doesn't work on that side. And so it doesn't blink. Your eye doesn't blink, and the muscle. And I'm not going to blame it all on Bell's palsy, because I was fucking drinking like a maniac. My blood pressure was through the roof. It was out of hand. I finally got, the Navy put me on blood pressure medication, and I've been on it ever since. And I think I would have stroked out way earlier in life. But the Bell's palsy came. I got the anthrax shot, and it came a little while after I got the Bell's palsy. And you go up to sick call. Sick call is like if you have a headache, if you hurt your knee, whatever. If you got VD, if you broke your neck, everybody's up there on the ship. You're on a ship. Then you just go up to another you. You go up to it, literally another you. Think of a 19-year-old you, dude. Are you ready to diagnose fucking Bell's palsy, my friend, or VD, or a brain tumor, or even a broken leg? It's not poking out of the skin. They don't have machinery. They didn't have MRIs. They didn't have fucking X-rays. They literally just opened a book, and I bet today they just use they grab the phone and go, all right, fucking Bell's palsy symptoms, or test, manual test, and they go, all right, can you fucking blink? Can you blink that eye? I can't blink it, man. I can't blink that side, man. It ain't working. It was the worst. When I thought I had VD, and went up there, and it just basically, I don't even know why I did it. I should have known better. They had one guy looks at my dick, so I just got my pants down. They don't tell you to pull up your pants in between going to get another guy to come in, and he looks at it. He's like 20, and they get another guy 20. Then you got 3 guys just staring at your dick, telling you to move your balls to the side, spread your legs, and it's like, the fuck did I do this to myself for? What am I doing? I'll tell you what happened. I'm going to tell the same. This is what I got to tell Jennifer. Jennifer Gibson. Eye patch. Get a nice eye patch. Invest in a nice eye patch. Bedazzle the motherfucker. Right? Put BLM on it. You look like a BLM type. Trudeau type. Liberal type. I don't know. STB. Save the blacks. Fucking. I love Talib. Put Talib Kweli's fucking Instagram address. You know what I mean? Sean King. Fucking. You do what you want with it. My point is, make it yours. Make the eye patch yours. You're going to be wearing it for a minute. From what I know, it always goes away. I believe. I'm not a doctor, And now I'm just assuming that when mine went away, that everybody goes away. Mine's still fucked up. Like when I smile, it's not even. But I don't know if that was strictly from the bells, from the old Pauls, if you will. It might have been other strokes that I had, because I know for sure other doctors have said, I probably stroked when I was drinking, every day. I was drinking more than I'd work 12 hours and drink, as soon as I got off, I was smashing the liquor. Hey, Uncle Dustin, the Original Wigga's Comedy Podcast on YouTube here. Make sure you click the link and hit subscribe so we can finally get Talib Kweli to help us in the slave ship restoration business.